Hello everybody from Gdansk, one of Poland's most well-known and most picturesque cities, located up in the north of the country along the Baltic Sea coast, which is also why Gdansk is Poland's biggest and main seaport. And I'm here along one of the waterfronts that you can walk around. Being that it's a seaport, it's a little bit protected from the open sea, and there's a number of different waterfronts that you can walk around here. I wanted to include Gdansk on this trip around Poland because I've heard that it's a really great place to visit. It's very picturesque, and I'm finding that to be the case now. Already been enjoying walking around here and seeing what the old town looks like here. A lot of it was kind of rebuilt after World War II to look the way it used to look before, which is a kind of an interesting thing as well. It looks like it was spared World War II damage, but a lot of it really wasn't. It just was rebuilt in the old way. Just kind of cool. It's a lot of things that were rebuilt after, you know, were a lot less picturesque and were built with a lot less character. So let's kind of take a walk around and see what Gdansk is all about and kind of enjoy our one day here in this city up in the Pomerania region of northern Poland. I'll show you guys where I'm staying at because I rented a place on Airbnb here in the center of the old city in one of these nice, you know, historic looking apartment blocks. It's a very simple little studio where you have a bed here and you have a little kitchen space, desk, TV, and your own private bathroom here, which looks very nicely, freshly renovated here, and you know, nice little shower here. And you also have some closet space here, which is pretty nice. An ironing board if you need. Umbrella if you didn't bring your own, but I got mine. Because of course it's been quite rainy lately. And then out here, the only downside, okay, these curtains are actually pretty thin. During a brighter time of the year when the daylight's long, I would hope that they would have thicker curtains here, but this is what it looks like outside here. So you get a nice view of this street here, and it's actually really close here to the really big church here, which you can go to the top of that tower, but I wouldn't today because it's such a rainy and dark day. But on a nice day, it's good to go up there. Let's go out and explore some more of Gdansk. Walking along Długa, which is the Royal Way. When you're in the main town of Gdansk, this is the most famous street to walk down. It's got the Złota Brama gate on one side, and then you can take it all the way down to the waterfront, and along the way you have the town hall, which has the Gdansk Museum, which unfortunately on the one day that I'm here filming this, which is on a Tuesday, it's closed. So I would have been interested in going to that if it was open, but unfortunately it's closed today. But it's nice to walk down around here. It's not the only street to walk around. One thing about Gdansk main town is that it's an area you can just wander around any of the streets here and really enjoy the unique architecture and the way that the city looks. It is a really cool looking city, and from what I've noticed, even despite the shitty weather today, you kind of forget about that because it is really cool to walk around and see what this place looks like. So we'll just walk around a little bit more, make our way to the World War II Museum, which is open today and should be easy to go to for a little bit and check out. And then maybe we'll go and find something to eat. The town hall with the Gdansk Museum also has the tallest tower in Gdansk, which during the summertime and when the weather is better, you can go up to the top of it. Since it's pretty much the beginning of winter now and it's also kind of rainy today anyway, even if the museum was open today, the tower would be closed. If you're here during a brighter time of the year, that's a cool thing to check out. Just past that, along the Royal Way, you have the Neptune Fountain, which from the research I've done seems to be like one of the most famous landmarks here. I'm not entirely sure why that one is the most like famous statue or landmark that's not a building here, but nevertheless, that's here too, and you'll probably read about that if you're looking up what to see in Gdansk, so there you go. But it's surrounded by even more really cool looking buildings along the way here. And then if you keep going in this direction, you'll end up back out by the water. So the World War II Museum, it turned out to be free today, so that was kind of a nice surprise. It's a pretty big place, very informative. If you're looking for a good history museum to go here, that definitely would be recommended. Didn't film much inside because you're technically not supposed to, and I mean, it's not like the contents of it are too surprising. The history is pretty well known. One thing though that is really good about visiting World War II museums and World War II history in Poland is that because Poland just got attacked and hit and messed with from all sides, this is a really good part of Europe to learn a lot about World War II history. But now that we have walked around, went to a museum and saw as much as we could see just kind of in a general walk around for a day, let's go and have some dinner. So a nice dinner to end our one day here in Gdansk, Poland. I had decided on the Polish schnitzel, which I was kind of curious to know if it was different than German schnitzel. Even when I asked the waitress if there was a difference between Polish schnitzel and German schnitzel, she didn't really know. Then when I got it, I guess I could see why, because it wasn't really that much different. But nevertheless, I was kind of in the mood for something like that today. And I figured also to go the extra mile and cap it off with the dessert. I figured why not, because it was a nice way to cap off this last stop on this string of travels that I'm doing for now. But very soon I will go on another trip, including to some places much farther away from here than I've gone in a while. So until then, take care and travel better.